Well, it's my first one, so I can't say he's great big or just
Well, it's
average.
a good one to start with.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cutting a shine down there a little bit.
It's like a torpedo.
And here he comes, like you said. He's coming right to the boat now. I got a feeling he's gonna leave in a minute. But I think we're gonna get to see him right here in a second, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think he's gonna get excited. Oh yeah, yeah, he's a nice fish. Yeah, that's a blue cat.
Oh yeah.
I told you he was gonna get mad about it.
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello, welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Well, today we're headed to the Pee Dee, but it is about catfish today, Joe, and I mean big catfish.
Yeah, this has turned out to be a big catfish day. We're fishing with Robbie Burr with Pee Dee Fishing Adventures near Laurinburg, between Laurinburg and Rockingham on the Pee Dee River, and just had a great morning catching blue catfish up to 40, just shy of 50 pounds.
You start catching cats that big, you got to rig right. We'll talk about that in gear time.
That's right. We'll go back and the guys will share with us how they rigged up, and we're using fresh cut bait. But I was taken aback by how many big fish we caught that morning, so stay tuned.
And Donna in the kitchen, a recipe for flounder.
Good flounder recipe from her today.
All right, we got a lot going on, some big cats today.
That's right.
All right, let's get started right here on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Well, Robbie, it's mid-April. It's my first trip to the Pee Dee River. Never been on this river fishing before, but I understand we're going to catch some big catfish today.
Yes, sir. We're going to be fishing for blue cats.
Yeah.
And this time of the year, they're up shallow and they're ready to feed and getting ready to spawn. And we're going to slide down here and we're going to be fishing with big gizzard shad cut bait. And we're going to try to catch some of these big blues.
Now, how about flatheads or channels? Are they in here as well?
Yeah, there's flatheads and channels, but there's more blues than anything.
Right.
And they pretty much about taking this river over.
Yeah. The channels won't get as big as these blues, will they?
No, they'll be about 10, 15 pounds.
Right.
And these blues, the average one we catch down here is around 30 pounds.
Yeah.
And we've caught them 50, 60, and 70 pounds. So.
Well, that's a big cat.
Yes, sir, it is. That's what we're looking for today.
Yeah. That'll bend the pole.
It'll pull the drag, too.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
All righty.
Robbie, looks like we're using a pretty good sized circle hook here.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a leader I see on the base, and a sliding sinker, what about a 1 ounce looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty typical in shallow water, I guess.
Yes, yeah, you only need enough lead to keep your bait on the bottom, and actually a lot of times I won't even use any lead, but we got a low current today.
Right. Show me how you rigged that bait up.
All right. This is a number 8 octopus circle hook, and what we're doing, we're cutting up a gizzard shad.
It's almost big enough to eat.
What I usually do on these heads, so I'll cut that fin off so it won't get in the way of the hook. And take it and you want to hook it just enough where to stay on.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to make sure there ain't no scales in the way of that point.
Right.
And it's ready.
We're just gonna drift this over the side then.
Well, I'm gonna cast it out there, or you can cast it.
Okay. Now, Robbie, you got the drag set like you wanted on these?
Yes, so what you want to do is you want to cast it out and lock the reel down.
Okay.
Yep. And just put it in the rod holder. And when the fish grabs it, he'll bend it down and he'll pull the drag out on it.
I got you.
And he'll hook himself. All you got to do is pick it up and wind it.
How many rods are we gonna put out today?
6.
Okay. Sounds good.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, This is my first one, so I can't say he's great big or just
Well, he's a
average.
good one to start with.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cutting a shine down there a little bit.
It's like a torpedo.
And here he comes, like you said, he's coming right to the boat now. I got a feeling he's gonna leave in a minute. But I think we're gonna get to see him right here in a second, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think he's gonna get excited. Oh yeah, yeah, he's a nice fish. Yeah, that's a blue cat.
Oh, yeah.
I told you he was gonna get mad about it. Yeah, that's a nice cat.
It's a good one to warm up
Yeah,
with.
it is. All right, there he is. Now you got him. Good deal.
There we go.
That's a fat cat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hook, circle hook will
Yeah,
get him right in the
right.
side of the mouth
Yep.
about every time.
And you're right, it wouldn't come out.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's a good deal right there.
All right, let's see what he weighs.
Hook him up there.
I got him. There you go.
20 something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's about 24, and he is 24.
Let him lay still a minute. All right.
24.
All right. Well, look at that.
These fish are full of mussels, these freshwater mussels.
Yeah,
Hear them rattling?
I do.
They
Yeah.
eat them shell and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, we'll put him back.
Good deal. All right. Get this baited back up, see if we can find another one.
He's swimming downstream with it.
Yeah.
See, he ain't got that hook yet. He's just holding on to the bait, swimming with it.
So what it's doing is pulling out of his mouth, and he's grabbing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's got the
I think he got a little more than the bait that time.
Yeah, see
There
the
you
fish
go.
out there?
Yeah. There you go. Looks to be a little better than the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do I need to move in these rods, or are you gonna be able to?
I think I can probably go under him.
Okay. I'll be the net man this time.
He's wrapped up in the line. See, when he gets unwrapped, then he'll
Yeah,
run.
Then you run.
And I think
They-
I'm gonna go under it.
They will roll. Now I'll grab that line and get it in if I need to. Think I better?
Yeah, we better get it. He's gonna roll in it.
Yep, I think so. Matter of fact, I think he has.
Yeah.
Are you,
Yeah, go ahead.
which way, you under or over?
I gotta go that way. There we go.
All right.
Look good.
All right, now keep him coming. I'll get this out of the way. If he gets in this next one, I'll just say the word if I need to pull that one in.
I think we're all right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Yeah, I'll give you a handful.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a much better fish than that last one. All right. All right, now let's see if I can get him in.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, they're fat.
These are healthy fish down here.
They are healthy fish.
They've got plenty to eat. That's why they get so big.
Yeah. All right.
Got him right in the corner.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
believe that fish will be a little bigger than that last one.
Yeah. Can you read it?
Nope.
You got hold
I'm
it.
gonna have to get my glasses on.
Hold it by that black part right there. There you go.
Okay. That one's about, looks like about 28.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a handful.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, look at that. Well, good job.
All right. We'll
all
bait
right.
it back up. Get a nutting.
2 down.
Yeah, get him. He's there.
Boy, that's a I think that's a little better, yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
Yeah, that's
Here
a
we go.
good
We got
fish.
two
Got
going.
two going? Well, you were right. Now, we just got these lines out, just moved, and got in here, and
Oh, I got a good one too.
have you? Yeah, he's running. Now, mine's wrapped up.
That's all right. Let me get him.
All right, go right through there. Yeah, this is gonna get fun now.
Yeah, we got two.
You holding
ones.
our net, and I'll hold you net. I think you're just gonna have to lip this one, Robbie. No time for netting. Please, Mr. Catfish, don't bite another one.
I know it.
I'm out of arms.
I don't know about you, but I got a mean one, boy.
This one won't mean earlier, but he was like you said earlier, they wrap up, and then they get unwrapped, and they run again.
Is it going around the boat on you? You might have to go back there and go under those other rods.
I'm gonna pull him back up here.
Because if he touches the boat with that line, it'll break it.
Will it?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
try
so
to
he's
keep
going
him
under.
off.
Stick that rod down in the water. There
Yeah.
you go. He's probably going to go around your anchor rope back there.
Pull him back up here. Now,
There we go.
we'll get one of them. Now that's the Mac Daddy right there.
Yeah, but yours is bigger.
He is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait a second. He'll come back up.
Well,
Uh-oh. Third fish. Third
right.
fish on the front.
that one's yours. If you can get him in. Boy, this fish was in the rope and all. He's still not give up. Well,
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, just slide him out the net.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Just slide him out. All right, big boy. There you go.
All right, man. That action's fast and furious.
You were dead right on that. Well, when they hit,
They get it, don't
yeah,
they?
there's like a school of them there.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. We stopped on a school of them, and you get 2 or 3 of them, and they move on.
Yeah.
All right.
This- yours is the biggest one. for
Yeah,
sure.
he is.
That's a nice fish. Now, I can't see that. But I can tell you he's heavy.
46.
46 pounds.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, big boy, go get your mama. 2 at a time.
2 at a time. Just hook him in the bottom jar.
Yeah. So that one is
38.
38.
Yep.
That's
Oh, we got another fish right here.
another one already.
All right, yep, right here. There he comes.
I'm out of breath. Yeah, that's a nice fish.
He's hooked in the whisker too.
Is he hooked in the whisker?
Barely hooked in the whisker.
That's why he was mean.
All right, here he comes.
Yeah, we better get him. If he's in the whisker, it could
He'll
pull
come
out.
back up. Let him come. There you go.
What you mean let him? He's gonna do what he wants to.
You right about that.
All right, he's going in the shade now.
He'll come back out. I'm just kind of holding steady pressure on him.
Yeah.
I ain't pulling him.
I know you can't pull too much. I'm on the wrong side every time.
He'll come up.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah. Here, we'll get him this
Supposed
time.
to, yeah.
He's about ready. There you go.
I heard
There
there
you
was
go.
bull sharks up here, but I think the catfish have run them out.
Yeah.
It's another nice fish.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see what we got on here. 38.
38.
Yep. Another pretty one.
There he goes.
Let him grow up some more.
Yeah, get big. I hope he does get big.
He will.
Now what we gonna do?
We got him.
There's one right there.
Oh, that looks like a good one.
That's a pole bender, I think. I notice you ain't in no hurry to get the net, like it's gonna be a few minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a minute on him.
All right.
I will reel the other rods in though, won't let him make a mess.
Well, at the minute, he ain't headed back this way, so you still got time. He just came right straight to the boat. I thought he came off, and I got a feeling when he sees the boat, it's gonna get exciting again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, he's right under the boat now. I'm gonna try not to give him your pole.
Thank you.
Yeah. That is a big fish right there.
There you go. Yeah, that's a pretty one.
That's a pretty blue cat. Come on, get out of that anchor rope. Oh man, look at that thing. Very good, sir.
He's captured.
I've been asking you to do that for the last 15 minutes. Need some help.
There we go.
Now, let's see what he weighs.
All right.
That may be the biggest one of the day.
Gonna be close.
Yeah. Hold still, baby. Just hold in there about 30 more minutes and I'll tell you.
42.
42 pounds.
Yep.
Joe simply put some big cats.
Real big cats, and these were all blue catfish. He's got some flatheads there too, maybe in a few channels, but mainly the blue catfish is the predominant catfish that he targets, and is very successful at catching. So we'll join him in gear time, and they'll talk about the tackle, because you got to have something with some backbone to it. These are big fish. You have a little current. Well, the current actually is determined by the dam upriver from you, so at times it can be pretty brisk, and so you need some stout tackle.
Well, you talk about stout tackle. Let's join our anglers in gear time.
Well, Robbie, my first trip to the Pee Dee has been exciting. I have had a ball. This has been fun. Tell me, we changed rods mid part of the day. Tell me why.
Well, we started out with 8-foot rods and a 1-ounce piece of lead, so we could cast a long ways from the boat. The water was down and clear, and these fish are very spooky. And the further you can cast from the boat, the better off you are.
Right.
Now, as we continued fishing, the river started rising, and we swapped over to a shorter rod because we didn't need to throw as far, and we needed more lead, so we picked up to a 3-ounce piece of lead to keep the bait on the bottom.
And the shorter rods are stronger
Yes.
in this current. When that last fish was almost 50 pounds, and in a lot of current, that's a hard pull.
Yes.
So you need more bone in your rod. Now, I notice you're throwing braid on the reel with a short monofilament leader. Tell me about that.
Well, the braid's 100 pound, and the monofilament is 80, which is tied to the hook.
Right.
That way, when your hook gets hung, you can pull and just break your hook off, and still keep your lead in your barrel swivel.
And the braid's castable. You couldn't cast a 100-pound monofilament, of course. Yeah. Yes. Now, you mentioned the hook. I noticed you use circle hooks here, and they did a really good job today. Tell me about the circle hook.
Well, that's an 8-aught Gamakatsu circle hook, and when you fish multiple rods like we did today, you need circle hooks because it'll hook the fish itself.
Yeah.
You don't have to jerk and set the hook.
Yeah.
And that way you can put these rods out and fish a lot of rods and catch fish when they bite.
So there was times we had 3 fish on and only 2 of us.
That's right.
Now, we also changed baits mid-morning. Tell me about the bait.
Well, we started out with gizzard shad, which is native to this river. You can catch these about all year long, and the catfish will bite them. And then we changed over and tried some blueback herring and some other shad, and you just got to try them and see which one they prefer.
Yeah. Let the fish tell you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I have had a ball, and I hope to get to do it again.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the invitation.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, as always, we thank you for that valuable information. Now, let's catch up with Donna. She's in the kitchen with a recipe for flounder.
Hi, today in the kitchen we're going to be making a pistachio crusted flounder, and it's a great way to just kind of liven up the regular flounder that you might be frying. So let's go ahead and get started. We have some oil in our pan. It's already heating up, and then I'm going to add just about a couple tablespoons of butter to that, and that will help give it a nice flavor. But butter has a low smoking point, so we have to add some other oil to it as well. So let's go ahead and get started with breading our flounder. I have my great flounder fillets right here on my plate. And then we're going to add our breader, our seafood breader, onto our wax paper. And you know, I like to use my wax paper because it's easy for cleanup. I just fold it up and toss it out. So we have our breader on our wax paper, and then we're going to add in some pistachios. And these are one of our favorite nuts at our house, even though we are all a little nutty, but we love our pistachios. And what I did is I just took these and I just processed them in my food processor, a couple pulses just to crumble them up. And the finer you get them, you know, that's great, but I like to leave a little crunches too. So just kind of pulse it until it's they're broken up, and then we're just going to add that into our breader, and then I'm just going to toss it a little bit with my tongs here. And so then we're ready to go. So I'm going to take my flounder fillets, and I'm just going to place it in on top of my breader and kind of dredge it in there so it gets nice and coated on both sides. And then we need to make sure that our oil is ready. So I'm going to take a little bit of my breader and I'm going to place it in here, and it looks like it's ready. Because you know, if it's not hot enough, then you're going to, a lot of the oil will be absorbed into your fish, which is not what we want. And if it's too hot, then it's going to cook on the outside really fast, and then the inside's not going to be cooked. So you want to make sure that it's about 375 to 400 degrees. So you make sure that you get that nice crisp on the outside, but tender and juicy on the inside. You're going to lock in those flavors and that moisture. So we're going to shake off our excess, and then we're going to place this down into our pan. And as you can see, it's nice and bubbly. And we're going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until it's nice and golden brown, and you're ready to go. Depends on the thickness of your fillets, how long it will take. So just kind of, you know, gear that depending on your thickness. And then we're going to top it with some tartar sauce, but instead of using just the regular tartar sauce, which is fine, I took some mayonnaise and some artichokes, and I pulsed those in my food processor again until it was kind of pureed, and then add a little bit of lime juice to this, and it makes a nice, just a little different tartar sauce. And you can just make this up and keep it in your fridge, and then use it on your different fishes if you'd like. So this is what it looks like when it's finished. You can see it's golden brown, and you can see the little chunks of the pistachios. They're all nice and crispy and crunchy as well. And cooking them in the oil will bring out more of the nutty flavor of this pistachios too. So you're going to get this great crust on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside. And then I served it with just a little bit of some steamed asparagus and then our tartar sauce on the side. So I hope you enjoyed the pistachio crusted flounder, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on Simple Cooking.
Thanks, Donna, for that recipe. Joe, I want to go back and talk about not only the size of the catfish, but the catch and release program.
Yeah, and the catch and release program is why he's got the size catfish he's got. He has got a policy: if you catch anything under 20 pounds, you can take it home to eat. That they're good on the table, and that's a lot of catfish are. Anything over 20 pounds is strictly catch and release, and that's why he's got the number of big catfish that he's got, and they are predominantly blue catfish. His biggest fish to date is over 70 pounds. I want to say 73, but I know it's over 70 pounds, and that's a big catfish. That is a big catfish. Our big catfish of the day was 48. We had a 42 and a couple of 38s, and all this was within like 3-hour period. So if you've never caught a fish that size, give him a call. It's an opportunity to catch maybe the biggest fish you've ever caught in your life, and have fun doing it.
And there's no doubt about it, it all happens right here in North Carolina.
Right here in North Carolina.
For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. Thanks for joining us today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. So every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you, get the Grady.